What's good, everyone? It's your Royal Capper PrinceOfPicks at your service here from the Pick Management Podcast Network. I'm here to give you all my best bets for the NBA slate of games taking place on Thursday, February 29th, 2024. My boy Jacob's not going to be able to make it in today. He has something come up. So I'll be riding solo, but y'all know what it is, man. I always keep it real with you guys. And, I'm not going to let you guys down. So I'm going to ride solo here, give you all my best bets. I'm not going to lie. Last night was a tough night. It's probably one of the roughest nights that I've had in terms of NBA gambling in probably a little over a month. But you know what? We're just going to dust ourselves off. We're going to pick ourselves back up. And we're going to get right back on the right track starting tonight. So I'm looking forward to getting into these picks, man, and get ready to get back in the winning ways. So without further ado, let me go ahead and jump right into these games. First up, we're going to a 7 p.m. Eastern tip where the Milwaukee Bucks are going to be traveling to Charlotte to take on the Hornets. Milwaukee, they've won all three matchups this season versus the Hornets, and all three matchups they won by 38, 36, and 31. So they have absolutely obliterated this Hornets team all three times this season. There's no reason to suggest that they won't do that again tonight, considering they just did it a few days ago back in Milwaukee. So all over Milwaukee here, minus 11.5. That's at minus 125. You guys know how I feel about the Bucks and their suspect defense. You also know how I feel about Doc Rivers. However, there are a few spots and a few teams where I'm willing to lay big numbers. This is one of them. The Hornets are one of those teams. So I will lay the big number 11.5 against Charlotte. I'm also going to be on Damian Lillard over 2.5 threes. That's at minus 150. Charlotte, they're 26th in the league defending the three. And Lillard, he has made 3+ threes in 2 of 3 matchups versus the Hornets this season. So I expect that to continue again tonight. And I'm also going to be on Milwaukee, team total over 115.5. They have averaged 124 points per game versus the Charlotte Hornets this season. There's no reason to suggest that that can't continue again tonight. So I'm all over that. Next up, we're going to another 7 p.m. Eastern tip where the Utah Jazz are going to be traveling to Disney World to take on the Orlando Magic. Utah comes into this one 3-9 on the money line in their last 12 overall. Meanwhile, Orlando, the opposite, 9-3 on the money line in their last 12 overall. Orlando comes into this one also with the third-ranked defense at home in the league so far, giving up the third fewest points at home. So for those reasons here, I love Utah. Team total under 109.5. That's at minus 115. This has hit the under in 3 of their last 6 games overall. Has the Jazz for under 109.5. So against an elite Orlando defense, I don't expect them to get over that tonight. And then I'm also going to be on Paolo Banchero over 1.5 threes. That's at plus 120 value. That's a great value considering that Utah comes to this one 29th in the league defending a 3-point shot. I expect Banchero to get a lot of opportunities here with Utah liking to play, stretch 4, stretch 5. They don't really have a true, big man down low, apart from Walker Kessler, who, his minutes are pretty inconsistent. So you never know what you're going to get in terms of a lineup for the Jazz. So it seems like they like to play a little more small ball, which is great for Banchero. He's going to get a ton of opportunities to put up some threes. And against a really soft three-point defending team in the Jazz, I like Banchero here a lot to get his opportunities to put up some threes. So over 1.5 threes is going to be my play for that one. And then finally, we're going to go to a 10 p.m. Eastern tip. Last year's NBA Finals rematch. Miami Heat traveling to Denver to take on the Nuggets. Denver, they're on a back-to-back, having played a up-tempo game last night versus the Sacramento Kings. In Miami, this team is finally healthy. They're 9-2 on the money line in their last 11, and they want revenge. Heat culture is back, and Heat culture is a real thing here. And I expect Miami to keep it rolling here. I love them plus 5.5 at minus 125. I think they can keep it within 2 possessions here against this Denver Nuggets team that might be a little winded, having played that up-tempo game last night versus the Sacramento Kings. So Miami, Heat culture, everyone's healthy. Terry Rozier is starting to play better. Jimmy Butler is that guy. He is him. And they got revenge on their mind. And, these teams only play each other twice a year. So this is Miami's only trip to Denver this year. And they're going to want to make a statement and keep things rolling here for the Miami Heat. So they're a live dog here. Stay tuned. I'll be giving out my dog of the day later on the Discord app. So you guys want to make sure you guys want to follow that and sign up for that so you guys can catch that play. This might end up being the dog of the day, so stay tuned. We'll see about that. But they're definitely a live dog in this one. So again, Miami plus 5.5. So To recap my plays, I am on Milwaukee minus 11.5. I am also going to be on Damian Lillard over 2.5 threes. I am on Milwaukee team total over 115.5. I am on Utah Jazz team total under 109.5. Paolo Banchero over 1.5 threes. And the Miami Heat plus 5.5 at Denver. Make sure to follow me on TikTok and X at PrinceOfPicks10. You can also follow all of us here on the Pick Management Podcast Network Discord, where you can find all of the cappers here, all of the great members, a lot of great talent here with myself, Jacob at Pick Management, the Wagering Wizard, who does our hockey coverage, Soccer QH VIP, who is our European soccer expert, and our newest member, Sir Charles, who is the MLS guru. Him and Jacob do a great job on the MLS weekly show, so you guys want to stay tuned. Make sure you guys are locked into all those channels. Make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe, share this link with your friends so we can continue to grow this community for you guys. You know, we do this for you. And we love to share all these winnings that we get with everyone else out there. So, and let's take this royal carriage of cash straight to the merchants' benches. Quick history lesson for you guys there. All right, until next time, we will see you soon.